everybody. Happy Saturday, happy weekend, happy day 101 of the year. Our word for today, according to 365 Tao by Deng Ming Dao, is concentration. And this is going to piggyback on the word for yesterday, which was imagination. So we're using our imagination to create the life and the reality that we want through the actions that we take. And now on day 101, we're going to go to concentration. So still on the subject of the mind and how we have the power to create our reality through the thoughts that we choose to curate. So today's going to be a great reading. So grab your books, grab your journal and something to write with. Find a nice quiet and comfy place where you're not going to be disturbed for the next 15 minutes or so, remembering that 15 minutes is just 1% of your day. So start your day with intention. Get nice and grounded and settled and present in this moment right now. And remember that the easiest way to do that is to reconnect with your breath. Take a nice deep breath in with a long exhale out. And let's start reading together on day 101 on the subject of concentration. Imagination, song, the soaring spirit. Separate them to know them as aspects of the whole. Join them to know the mystery of totality. The mind, if focused, can become the most powerful force we know. Yet for most of us, we are lost in the vastness of our own uncharted minds. We play around with different aspects, find certain modes that we can get by with, and leave the rest unexplored. Those who follow Tao do not do this. They want to explore all the dimensions of the mind so they may find a wholly integral mode of consciousness. So think about that. For most of us, we are lost in the vastness of our own uncharted minds. Think about that, a mind that's uncharted. If you're not intentionally curating your thoughts or you're not conscious about what you're thinking, just all kinds of stuff is going on all day long. Your brain is just constantly in this output mode of all of these thoughts and things that are racing through. It's uncharted. It's kind of unruly. Whereas if we focus, as it says here in the first sentence, our mind can become the most powerful force we know. So if it's left to its own devices and it's uncharted, it can be chaotic. But if we choose to focus, it can become powerful. And you have the choice to make that decision. So let's continue. The primary means of exploration is through concentration of the mind. Practitioners first select an aspect and delve into it by daily focus. That's what we're doing here. We're doing our daily practice and our daily focus. Only when we have fully understood do they let it go. It is like studying. When you are first introduced to a subject, you must put your attention to work in order to master the knowledge. Such concentration leads to absorption, like mixing liquids together in a bottle. Once they are combined, they cannot be distinguished from one another. With concentration, all the various aspects of the mind can be joined together in one superconscious mode. So think about that. If you've got an uncharted mind and the thoughts and everything's just going on crazy and chaotic, we don't want to be in that state. But when we concentrate and we put our focus in our mind, all of that craziness and everything that's going on there will become joined together in one superconscious mode. You have the power to do that. Sound is the same as sight, taste is the same as smell, touch is the same as thought, and all that we are is identical with the spiritual energy that resides within us. In this high concentration, there is complete union, and we feel the joy of total integration with all our facets. So think about how important it is to concentrate and focus your mind on the things that you want, and then think about what happens when you don't concentrate, when you're not focused. You've probably had this experience yourself. If you just kind of let your mind wander and you kind of just daydreaming, it's pretty incredible the random things that will just come, through your mind. You might see something and you might have a judgmental thought, or you might have a negative thought, or you might think to yourself, why am I even thinking that? Because you're not concentrating and you're not focusing. When your mind is just left to wander, and as it says here, left to be uncharted or unruly, it can be a pretty chaotic thing. So that perhaps can be your homework for today, and something you might want to journal about. It's like, how can I bring a little more focus into my mind? Because as it says here, if you focus and you concentrate, which is our word for today, our mind can be the most powerful force we know. So think about that. You have the power to focus and concentrate your mind to be a very, very powerful thing. So choose your thoughts, curate your thoughts. Don't believe everything that you think, because all kinds of things are going to come through your brain all day long. That's what your brain does. But you have the power to choose them. Leave the ones that you don't want, let them pass by, and really focus on the things that you do want and concentrate on those and see how powerful your mind can really be. So I wish you a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. Thank you so much for being here for 101 days, and